Hello, everyone. Welcome to Cherry the Geek TV. I'm Joe Vanourney. Today we are joined by Elijah M. Cooper, Galilea La Salvia, and Stony Blyden, who star in Goosebumps: The Vanishing, which starts streaming on Hulu and Disney Plus starting January 10th. Elijah, Galilea, and Stony, welcome to Cherry the Geek TV.
What's
Thank you.
going
Thanks
on?
for
How's
having
it going?
us.
Goosebumps: The Vanishing is based on the best-selling book series by R.L. Stine. There's over 200 books in the series. It's been previously adapted into other film and television adaptations. Talk about your relationships with this series. Were you fans of the books or the other movie, TV incarnations before being cast on this? And then what was your reaction, if so, when being cast in The Vanishing?
Yeah, I mean the Scholastic Book Fair, like that was me,
It's a
right?
big
Like,
one,
yeah,
yeah.
exactly. Her and I both.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
definitely.
we had interaction, of course, from a very young age, and so to be able to be a part of this show now, like that is massive. It's a full circle moment. It's not anything that I would have ever dreamed of. Like, if you would have told little me, hey, you're gonna be one of these characters, I would have been like, get out of here, bro. Like, that's crazy.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
No, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's just such an iconic franchise that I don't think any one of us were just like, oh, yeah, you're on Goosebumps, by the way. Like,
Yeah, no.
oh,
It was
really?
Yeah, exactly.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
What do you think it is about the Goosebumps franchise that's made it endure for so many decades and grown so many different generations of fans?
It's so unique. It's so
It's really it's its own thing. Like,
yeah,
yeah.
and I feel like it's just, it started out as like, oh wow, horror for kids. That's so interesting. And I love how it has also so much comedy in it, and it's just the books are really enjoyable, and I love, that it's anthology and that every book is like something different and a new story, and but it always has like these spooky elements. It's just so great, and this story, or just Goosebumps in general, gets adapted into so many different mediums. There's movies, there's TV shows, there's music, there's a whole Goosebumps musical. There's a
gotta
video
see that.
game.
I
gotta
I
see
have
the
to
music.
show
Gotta
you.
see it.
No,
Yeah, I
because
haven't-
it's
yeah.
so good.
Yeah, it's actually like really good. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like it's multi-generational. There's something for everyone, truly.
Let's talk about your characters. We'll start with Elijah, move down the line. Who do you play in Goosebumps: The Vanishing, and how your character fit into the overall story?
Yeah, so I play CJ in Goosebumps: The Vanishing. CJ is this really fun, warm, welcoming, big, inviting spirit who's sometimes a little bit too much for people. Um, but I mean, like, really at the core, he's a great guy, right? He has some shortcomings, some places where he falls short, like his job, where he's supposed to be delivering food properly, but he instead ends up eating a lot of the egg rolls, especially. But I think in that, like, CJ, he is this jokester and this big personality because it's kind of a way for him to hide some of his insecurities about himself overall. I think CJ is a dreamer. He is very much so ambitious, and he has a lot of goals in life. But he realizes that he isn't necessarily the best executor in the current mindset that he's in. And so in the series overall, in his arc, we see him start to transition into being this person who has faith in himself, that who believes in himself. And I think it's an arc that's real, that speaks to the teenage experience. And so I'm really excited for people to kind of watch that play out.
Kelly, who do you
I
play
play
in?
Frankie.
Frankie.
And she kind of brings some trouble, some drama
Yeah.
to this group. I definitely not intentionally, but when Devin and Cece kind of come back into town, and she kind of has some history with Devin and of course Cece, and but I think overall she really values her relationships, and she's just very caring and hardworking, and just a really fun spirit.
Yeah, and I play Trey,
Stony?
who joins this group in the form of being her terrible, awful boyfriend, at least in the beginning. And he has a lot of like internalized insecurities and frustration and jealousy towards the world, especially towards Devin and her, their friendship. And I think a lot of his, need for validation or to be the best and to have the upper hand on everything can really get him in trouble a lot of the time, which gets them into a lot of trouble as well, like his whole group. And he kind of messes it all up for everyone a little bit. And but he's has a chance to grow. People can get better, can change, and good guy at the core of it, though, I think.
So there's a lot of horror elements in the series. It's not really straight horror. I don't know what kind of subgenre you would call Goosebumps, right? It's like more like a horror light, family friendly horror, starter horror. Two of the things we see in episode 1 are vines that have a mind of their own, and there's also a mysterious, creepy black goo. What can you tease for viewers what they might expect scare in upcoming episodes? And are there any things that could have been presented to you personally that would have made you say, I don't know, whether it's like, we're going to cover you with snakes or we're going to put spiders all over you. Is there anything personally that would have been presented to you that would have made you say, oh, no, no.
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 Start with Elijah.
Luckily, we weren't covered in snakes.
No.
Yeah, no.
I actually have acted in one of my shows with a snake around my neck.
Oh, I could never do that.
Yes,
That's
it was a
crazy.
python. It was massive, heavy,
Yeah.
Cool.
scary. But I was up for the challenge. I like snakes. I do. How do we not give away?
We have a variety of monsters. I feel like
There's a lot.
throughout the season you kind of see like just completely different things from one another. I think that, whoever designed these monsters are incredible because there's a variety and you have to kind of find different ways to like defeat each one of them and kind of see their weaknesses, which is really fun. But we also, I don't know about you guys. I had a scene where I had to be like covered in goo as well.
Same, yeah.
I never had
I
to do
didn't know
that.
that going into it.
And that was pretty fun. It was also like freezing, and the goo was very, very cold. But
weird texture. Remember that? It's like yeah.
But it was really fun. I enjoyed myself.
We can see these creepy, spooky things in upcoming episodes of Goosebumps: The Vanishing. All episodes start streaming on Hulu and Disney Plus starting on January 10th. Elijah, Galilea, and Stony, thanks for chatting with us today on Cherry the Geek TV.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much.
Take care.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Dad.
I want you to have a really fun and also safe summer out here. I only have one rule. Stay out of the basement.
What do you got in the basement? Did you guys know that Devin and Cece's uncle was one of the kids that went missing in 1994?
We finally processed the request.
Only took you 30 years.
What is that?
My brother's clothes from the night he died.
They were killed by ghosts.
No, nobody knows what happened.
Yo, check this out.
What the hell is this? Dad! Not a good time, Devin! Holy crap! There's something in my arm! Hey, what kind of plant should you always watch out for? An ambush.
What's going on with Dad?
I don't know.
Trey, your car, it's in my driveway again. Trespassing.
Yo, what are you doing? Are you out of your mind?
It's a distinct possibility.
Oh, that's not good.
Things have been happening that are not normal.
Trey's missing.
Kid's missing. Sound familiar?
Dad's behind all the crazy stuff happening.
We don't know for sure that he is.
I'm not controlling a car! I don't know if I want to be down here. You don't have a kid in your basement, do you?
No, that would be... No.
Are you okay?
Who knows how kids get these ideas? Too many horror shows on TV, I say.